Today we're going to go over how to push your grades from PCS Connect or Canvas basically to Focus, because I know this can be a little bit of an issue and some people are a little bit confused how to do because there's no real tutorial on how to do it. So within your class, the big thing you need to do, and this has to be exact, otherwise there's going to be a problem, is you want to go to your assignments, and there has to be one matching factor, and it's these groups right here. So when you make a new group, the group has to match under your categories and assignments. It has to match your assignment categories. So see, I have assignments here, I have assignments here. Okay. Imported assignments, I go ahead and put, because anytime you put a new assignment, like you transfer an assignment from another one, it goes to imported, so at least you have it. Projects, same thing, projects. I have like self-portrait right here. And quizzes, again, my quizzes are here. Okay, so those have to match. So you have to make sure that you go through and you add those to your categories. And you also make sure that these groups are the same. I advise copy and pasting for it. Okay, and then the next thing is on your assignments, you should have this little green check mark over here. If you don't have this check mark, I'll show you here. It'll be a little black X. That will tell you that it is not going to transfer the grades. So to be able to fix that one, you can go ahead and check that. But when you're making a new assignment, you have the option to sync to focus right here. Okay, so it's right next to your assignment, so make sure that's checked. Now, a lot of people think that you automatically transfer once it happens, but it doesn't. The other important thing you have to make sure before this all works is you have to go into your grades and make sure you have a grade for each assignment, okay, for each student that you have. So you can see, like, I have all the different grades going on. Okay, if you don't have a single grade in here, I mean, just one student has to be graded, that's all it is. But if you don't have any grades in there, you're not going to have, it's not going to show up when you do it. Okay, so what we need to do is once you have the sync set up, you have at least one grade in, then we're going to go, click on your little hamburger, and you want to go down to grade sync. See where it has grade sync right here? Okay. Now this is my period 4 class, so we'll pull up my period 4 class, and I'll show you that has nothing in it right now. Okay, my period 4 currently has nothing in it. So what we're going to do is we need to actually push the grades. This grades never automatically update, so you have to make sure to push them. So over in settings, see it says remastered grade pass back. You go ahead and push that. I'll ask you. Using the remastered feature, we'll post grades to all sections for all assignments that have sync. Okay, so you want to make sure that you do this, post to grades, and you'll look under your history and you'll see where it's running. Tell you how much it's fetching. The big thing you need to check for is when it's all finished, is this has to be as many assignments that you have in place. Okay, so now we see we have 4 assignments. They're being synced right now. We're at 5 out of 9 post assignments for the stage. If we go back, refresh, you can see we're getting assignments posted. Just to warn you, this is not a fast process. I highly advise trying to open up all of your classes in individual tabs, putting it to sync, and then just set them all so it all syncs at one time between all your classes. That should speed up everything for you. You'd want to do it probably at the end of your day or at the very beginning of your day, just because of the amount of time it takes for it to go ahead and sync. All right, now you can see it's complete. See the completion, or it's completed. Error. These are going to be the assignments that don't have grades posted to them yet. As you can see, I have 4 projects that have been submitted in. These 4 brand new, so they don't, like, hardly any students have submitted to it, and those that have, I haven't graded yet. So let's go back over to the grade book, and we're going to refresh. Now you can see I have points in for all my students that got points. Alright, so just so you can see as well, go to my grades. Here you go. So this one, I have 30 points, and it's this person right here that has 30 points. Okay, so that is the way that you can go ahead and push your grades through. Okay, so we can see how it updates as well. Is we're going to go ahead and take this one student here. Okay, and they have an assignment turned in, give them the points for it. So you got their points loaded in. Alright, and then when we go back, and so you can see, I know the names are blocked, but this is the person right here, same person. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back, open the hamburger, go into grade sync. As I showed you, it doesn't automatically do it, so you got to do settings, remaster gradebook, post grades. We got to go through our history again, so it'll take a little while. Alright, so now the update's completed. We went ahead and just changed that one grade one more time. It is this one right here. We changed the self-portrait over to 60. And so now in the gradebook, once it's refreshed, continue. Okay, we'll find the same student, which is this one, and now their self-portrait is a 60, which before it was blank. So that is how you update grades. Again, it takes about 10 minutes for it to push all the data over. So make sure that you give yourself enough time. If students are looking for that instant, fast fix, it's not going to do it between the 2 programs. But I have had some students that are only looking at Canvas and other ones that are looking at Portal. So make sure that you have them both updated so it's easy for them. Alright, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Go ahead and share to friends, help them out, because I know we're all in a tough spot.